Has it ever?
I keep talking to people who are online, and people are running to the hallways who just said that they were awakened by the lightning and the thunder. It even knocked us off air for a little bit, but thankfully we have some good people who put us back on.
I tell you what, we're in front of the camera every day, Dee.
Yes, we are.
But the men and women behind the scenes at Way 31, they make this place go round.
Yes, they do.
They have been working nonstop since we got knocked off the air this morning, around 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And they have basically put together a backup way so that we can be on the air here at midday. So thank you for everything that you have done so far this morning. Now, the good news, Dee, is the rain has ended for now. But we're not done. We got more storms on the way. Let's recap one more time how much rain we have seen. This is technically over the last 24 hours, but a lot of this has fallen last night and this morning. And there was a narrow corridor from downtown Huntsville, down near the hospital, all the way into eastern Limestone County, closer to County Line Road, Old Railroad Bed Road, Old Monrovia, where we saw 4 to 6 inches of rain all last night and into this morning. This is a historic flooding event for the city of Huntsville, including the Indian Creek in Madison, where we have seen a crest as far as how high the water is in Indian Creek, close to 12 feet. That is the second highest crest we have ever seen at Indian Creek in Madison. That is the reason why flood warnings remain in effect in the metro until 2 o'clock this afternoon, because while the flash flooding threat is done, there's still some standing water. So if you're going to be driving around Huntsville for the next couple of hours, use caution. If you still see flooded roadways, turn around. 31 triple Doppler is quiet. We need this break. We're going to have this break for a few more hours. But let's turn our attention to the west. We've got another cluster of thunderstorms that is fortunately not severe for now, but it's in Arkansas and it's going to be pushing eastward towards North Alabama as the afternoon goes on. The problem for us on the Skycam network, we've got full sunshine. There's clouds around, but not enough. Temperatures already now in the mid to upper 80s, recovering quickly from those showers and storms we saw this morning. That means our atmosphere, quite frankly, is a powder keg that's just waiting to go off again. I do expect more showers and storms to develop past 2 o'clock this afternoon, with the most widespread coverage after 5 or 6 this evening. During that entire time frame, we're going to have to watch the threat for heavy rain with any storms that will likely aggravate those flooding issues yet again. But this time around, with all that fuel back in the atmosphere, this round of storms could produce gusty winds upwards of 60 miles per hour and maybe some larger hail, almost a carbon copy of the storms we saw last night and the storms we saw going back to Tuesday night. Here's future radar, 3 o'clock this afternoon. In addition to the cluster of storms out in Arkansas, we've got to look out for any storms that just pop up, like typical summer pop-ups. They're not going to move a whole lot, so if they've got heavy rain with them, those pop-up storms could cause flooding issues too. As far as the severe weather threat, that will be greatest with any clusters of storms that start to move in around 4 or 5 o'clock. As the evening goes on, the severe weather threat winds down, but we'll keep the showers and storms around overnight, which means the flooding threat could linger into the overnight hours. Fortunately, the front responsible for all this rain this week will start to push to the south Saturday morning, and our rain chances finally wind down. Just got to get through this afternoon. Make sure you stay connected on all of our platforms. Download the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app. You'll get live watches and warnings as they are issued. And you can also have access to our 31 triple Doppler as we keep tracking more of those storms later today.
Yes, we will. All right. Thank you so much, Carson. And thank you for all the hard work you've been doing today.
It has been quite a morning, that's for sure.
Yes, it has. The weekend is well deserved now.
Yes, it is.